Hello, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Night with Moi. Singing bowl. Could do this a little longer, but okay. Hope everyone's doing well. What a week. What a week. First of all, I want to thank the person that reached out last Saturday. When I did a Saturday Night Live last week, somebody saw something and texted me, and I checked on my phone, and because once the live is done and I go back, I can't see it right away. So anyways, long story short, she watches it on her TV, thinks pictures bigger, definitely saw something. She sent me some pictures, but and yeah, interesting enough, there was somebody here yesterday, last Saturday. Actually, there was not only one face. I forgot to mention to her that I saw a second face. There's a face of a man with a kind of gray hair and a beard, standing kind of there. And at the very bottom, I saw a silver face. So I don't know if it's a troll. I don't know what it was. But anyways, I know who the silver man, the gray-haired man is. And when I looked at the video again, I could see definitely he threw something out and he went like this, and the things tumbled. So I told the friend that texted me, I know who the guy is. I think if I remember correctly, his name might have been Gordon. He made the symbol that was sent out and it tumbled and came up is this. That's a symbol. It's called a troll cross. It's made with one piece, normally of iron. This is more like kind of iron copper. And, Norse back in the day, Swedish people, they would make this and wear it to ward off evildoers, trolls. So he definitely, when I looked at the video, that's what I saw. He was doing like that, and it just tumbled. And that's what it reminded me of. So I took it out, had it in my drawer. I worked one day here, and I have to get a better clasp, and or in my pocket. So he's probably trying to warn me about something. But yeah, this is a guy, he made it. We used to have a group of us hang out together. Once a month, we'd get together, talk about old things, pagan things, all kinds of things like that. And he had moved from another province to Ontario, and he made everybody something. And I can't remember everybody what they got, but this is what he had given me. And I asked him, I said, what does this represent? Like, what is this symbol? I've never seen this symbol before. Troll cross. And I think the Norse calls it the troll kors. That's what it is. It's one piece. It has to touch here in the middle, and then, yeah. So anyway, that's exactly what you saw. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you, Phoenix. So it was kind of interesting. Or maybe I should open this. I could drink out of it. But it was interesting because she watches it on TV. It was much bigger, because when I just looked at it, I just looked at the symbol coming through, but I didn't really look in the background. And he was standing right there. And I thought, okay, who are you? Like, I knew it wasn't a relative of mine. So I thought maybe it's an age, like great grandpa or something. But no, and then that came to me, it's him, and I asked if it was him. So he has passed. My gosh, last time I seen him, everything's before COVID, right? My gosh, years. It's been years. So he's passed. So that's him. He obviously wanted me to take it out and maybe wear it for a while, something. Do to something. So grateful for that. Thank you, Gord. Welcome, Gordon. I believe that's what his name. I'd have to look through some paper to find out what his name was, but I believe that's what it is. So, yeah. So, hope everyone's doing well. We've had crazy weather here. A little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow. It's icing up again. I don't know. So what I thought today, before I started, I asked my guide, what is the theme for tonight? What's going on? There's someone that's going to be watching. I don't know if they're watching now, could be watching later, that's not taking their personal responsibilities seriously. You know who you are. I mean, no judgment, but somebody's not taking their personal responsibilities seriously. And there's a woman who has a man that is hangs around with her. She may be thinking this is a wonderful relationship, but it's not what it seems to be. Be careful. Definitely not what it seems to be. It's really not the real reality of it. They may think, or the woman may think, this is going to last the test of time. Just keep your ears and your eyes wide open, okay? Something's going on. They're in a relationship with this person, but maybe for a while, but I don't know. There could be a betrayal. There's something. So just keep your ears open, your eyes open. All right. I asked if there's somebody that's going to come through tonight. I'm getting good vibes, but they said no. And then they showed me a woman with a heart. It looks like a silver heart, like a pendant. It could be a locket, but it's definitely a silver. And that's all I got. So I don't know, maybe something else will come up later. I do feel their energy around here. So, okay, yeah, definitely feel their energy. Okay. Oh, whoa. Burr. It's Berber. My hands are like icicles. What's your name? What's your name? So her name could be Laura or connected to a Laura. She's coming across like just, I want to use the word frantic. I don't know how else. She's coming around, and I think before she passed, she was just frustrated, but more frantic. I don't know why. I'll ask her. She said everybody was just too much. So before she passed, everybody was too much. That's what she was saying. I think she was a very big people pleaser, and she couldn't make everybody happy. So that really, it made her like kind of frantic. Her hair is not too long. It's kind of short and a bit. It's all, it looks like she has a bad hair day. Her hair is all just kind of, I think her hair was naturally, not curly, but just kind of, looked like a bad hair day. I think she always had to work at her hair, because if she didn't do anything with it, it was just kind of sticking out everywhere. She looks like she has could be light brown, or like a golden, because her hair to me is like two-tone, right? It looks almost like, I say dirty blonde, people get offended. I love that color. It's my favorite color of hair, but it's like a dark blonde kind of brown. Anyways, yeah. What else do you need to say? Okay, she says somebody before she passed, there was jealousy. There was jealousy within the family. Well, a lot of people have things like that happening in their family. But she's particularly saying something about Laura. Not Lauren, Laura. I asked her to tell me something that whoever's listening to now or later may recognize her. And she tell them I like that like golden flowers, any type of yellow flowers. Tell them that. She's very she comes across very blunt. I asked her what else she wants to say, and she's like, no, just want to get this across. I'm like, okay. Well, if you have something else, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, okay. She's talking about number 17. So a 17 number connected to her or to someone in the family. Could have been a birth date. Could have been the 17th that she passed. Could be 17 years. There's a number 17 connection to her and somebody in the family. Okay, that's kind of odd. She's talking about poison. Something's poison. So perhaps I don't know if she's talking about food poisoning, but she said something was poisoned. I don't know. So that's all she's saying. She's kind of quiet now, but she does come around you whenever you feel like you have an earache, but you don't have an earache. There's no infection. She comes on the left side. Usually, a lot of ancestors sometimes come on right, but she does come on the left side of your ear, and you'll feel like an earache, and it comes and goes away. It doesn't last very long, and it feels like it's deep, but it's there's no ear infection or anything. It's like I don't know if she ever got hurt there, or you have something going on with that ear, but there's an ear connection as well. Okay. She's leaving, but she's saying something about, she said one word, I couldn't make out what she was saying, and she's like, Blondie, Blondie. So I'll leave that with you. God bless you. Hopefully you figure out who that is. It's for you. Tonight I'm going to pull some cards for each elements, fire, air, water, and earth. But I want to pull a color to see what kind of, not just the vibration of that color, but what color you need for the next couple days, whether it's 3 days or a week. That color will enhance whatever it is that you need for the next few days, because whether you wear it, whether you eat that color if you can, it'll help. Candle's flickering. Candle was flickering. All right, so let's go for fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Plum, overcome your challenges. Now, this is year 2026 equals 10, which is 1. Tomorrow's new moon. Plum, and it's overcome your challenges. You still have time before the February 17th, which is the fire course, kicks in. You still have some time to still get rid of things that you haven't perhaps close the door on, chapter or something you need to release. Overcome your challenges. It's also a color of devotion. Okay, plum. Dedication and commitment that connects you to your heart and your life purpose. I love plum lipstick, which I hardly wear anymore. Creating deep bonds in friendship and relationships. It also assists you to stay strong through hardships and difficult situations. Plum is a color of deep inner strength and faith. So you can use plum, or take a picture of this, or anything that's plum, to overcome challenges and discover your life purpose. So if you're facing something difficult, make sure you surround yourself with plum. You can wear the clothes, like I said. It could be shoes, it could be jewelry. You could eat plums if you like them. You can paint, color with this color. If you don't paint, if you have coloring crayons, you may want to color something. Or just visualize or imagine a ray of plum to soothe your heart and soul. Find the gift in this challenging experience and allow its insight to come to your mind. You could say, Divine Spirit, please use the plum ray to guide me through any challenges I may experience with ease, grace, and softness. So fun. That's the fire sign. All right. That color. Side. This the person didn't say who the message was for, but there's definitely connected to a Laura, or her name is Laura. Sometimes they mention a name of a person in the family. When I ask their name, they'll give initials or a name. And sometimes it's connected to someone in the family by that name. They'll be around them quite a bit. So I didn't say anything else. For air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air, sapphire, regenerate your body. Self-care, right? Self-care, love. Love the color sapphire too. I love all the colors, actually. I don't think there's too many colors I don't like. Some more than others. So sapphire heals. Any shades of blue is very healing. It purifies. It regenerates your body. And also has the ability to soothe your mind, calm your nerves, and release emotional pain. That is why it's so wonderful when you can go, it's summertime, beautiful weather, you go to a lake or an ocean and you stare at the waves and see the water. It's very calming. It's a nourishing color, and it dissolves disharmony and clears blocks, and clears the blocked pathways to well-being, clearing your mind, balancing your emotions, and creating order in your life. So you can experiment with this color to regenerate your body and bring a sense of harmony, bring a sense back of harmony. You can breathe in this sapphire light. Allow yourself to focus on increasing your well-being. You can rub your hands together, then place them next to each other, and imagine that in each palm you're holding a sphere of sapphire energy. Allow yourself to feel these powerful spheres of energy and play with them, increasing their size and strength. Now put your hands together on the part of your body that needs regeneration. I taught that in a class before, where creating an energy ball. My energy ball was white. But if you practice this long enough and daily, multiple times a day, this white ball of light that you're creating, it's energy. It will change almost to a blue. So you rub your hands together, okay? Don't scratch your nose. My nose is itchy. It's itchy. And then put your hands together and you'll feel it, and you pull them apart. I mean, I know, like me, I just feel like electrifying. And you can make this ball bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, once you feel that energy and you have a ball, let's say you have a headache, you just put your hands on your heart is hurting, or you're sad, or any part of your body, that energy that you just strengthen will penetrate to wherever it is that you have an ailment, you're not well, and it will start healing. Practice that. It's pretty cool. I taught one of my grandkids one time, and he kept getting headaches a lot. And I told him to do this, and he was like, "Wow, Grandma, wow!" So anytime you get a headache coming on, you do that, it'll help. Because he'd go in the showers and just let the water run, and just the flow of the water and the energy would help him. But I showed him how to do this, and I said you can do this for everybody in the family that comes to you with an ailment. That helps as well. We have chakras in the palms of our hand, and the healing comes out there. The energy. Okay. Wow. For water sign, your Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I did put the other cards separate, so I don't want to take the cards out again, because all of these cards that I'm pulling out, you can use it as well for you. Maybe the one you got plum for today, your fire sign, and maybe in a couple of days you say, you know what, I don't feel like wearing plum or having something plum, I'll do sapphire. And that'll be the thing that you need for that day. There's a little bit of energy that flows through each card for each zodiac sign. Aqua. Aqua for water. Experience peace and calm. And that is number 33. Experience peace and calm. Yes, those blue waters of the ocean. You know, hot, tropical place, right? Aqua creates a state of serenity, tranquility, and peace by soothing your mind and calming your nerves. It's a great color to work with in meditation when you would like to experience inner stillness. And you have different crystals that you can meditate, and one of them is aqua. It's a really wonderful one. Another one I like to meditate sometimes with is Larimar. A Larimar crystal. It's wonderful. The energy is wonderful. Reminds me of this. It's also a color of patience, faith, acceptance, and coolness. Aqua dissolves your fears to increase your confidence and belief in yourself. Calm your nervous system and soothe your mind by immersing yourself with aqua rays of light. You can spend some time relaxing and focusing on your inner stillness. Imagine beautiful rays of aqua light moving through your nervous system, calming, purifying, and creating a sense of peace. You could say, Divine Spirit, infuse me with healing aqua light. Calm my nerves. Allow me to experience a sense of peace and tranquility. Aqua. Number 33. 33 is a powerful master number. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. When people come to me and they want to learn Reiki, first of all, I ask them to put out their hands. So they'll put their hands out like that. And I put my hands underneath. And I know, I can tell right away, if they're going to be a great healer, if they're going to need more practice. Because I feel that if they want to become a Reiki healer, first of all, the intent is there. Second of all, how strong are they going to be as a healer? You're only as strong as your faith, your gifts. And I can tell right away. Sometimes they're hot. Right away, their hands are going to be like extremely hot. The heat you can feel from them, it's like amazing. My hands are cold when I do readings, when I channel. When I do a healing, it's the opposite. When I used to go to the spiritual church and do healings, they would ask for healing. A few people that were allowed, because I'm a spiritual healer, but certified, and there's only a few of us they would call. As soon as they motion me to come, I right away say, whew, sweater comes off, the hands go instant heat. It's just, it's kind of crazy, but yeah. Okay, earth people, people on earth. Black. Find richness from the dark night. I was going to wear black tonight, but wear a lot of the blacks. Okay, so black is a color of protection, strength and retreat, a gateway to new experiences, and a test of strength and resolve. Many people experience the dark night of the soul in order to gain wisdom and emerge for the better on the other side. Black dissolves the old so you can welcome the new. Receive divine wisdom and the gifts that have been buried deep inside you with the help of the black ray. I don't know what that was. It was like a funny thing at the bottom there. Dark night of the soul. At some point in life, everybody experiences the dark night of the soul. So give yourself permission to connect to the black ray so it can guide you to the gifts which lie in shadow. You can visualize or imagine yourself in darkness and ask for divine wisdom to show you what you need to learn from the shadow. Receive its gifts to strengthen your faith. Say, Divine Spirit, infuse me with the strength, wisdom, and courage to connect to and learn from the shadow aspects of myself. That's the earth. Oh, I hope you like this little... So yeah, these 4 cards, you can definitely... I'll put them in order here. Sapphire, aqua, and black. You can try these, try to wear some of these colors. Oh, then I have to turn the other side. Try some of these colors specifically. For the next few days, try the color that I pulled out for your sign, for your element sign. And the next day, if you don't feel wearing that color, wear one of the other colors that are here. These are the energies for the next, let's say, 3 days to a week. That is that. This girl that developed this deck, Ines Segal, she also wrote a book on ailments. And her book is here. The Secret Language of Your Body. I don't check in it enough. All kinds of, if you're stuck, if you're sleep apnea, all kinds of things. She has a little bit of meditation in some of them, colors that are needed to help heal that. I mean, it's amazing. It's alternative health, right? I mean, it's amazing. I took it out because yesterday or day before when I pulled the card for the color card, there had more information there, plus a little bit of a little mini meditation. It's kind of cool. All right. And for today, because of the, personal responsibility and all that stuff, I thought I'd take out the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Just checking with Spirit if there's anybody else that wants to come through. Somebody's going to be traveling somewhere. I don't know if you're going like Quebec City, because I see like the Chateau Frontenac, the castle there, or if you're going to Europe. But I do see traveling. Somebody's going to be traveling. Can be a wonderful experience. I think whoever's traveling, there's going to be some kind of connection and I know some type of awakening. There's going to be something that you're going to be seeing a little clearer when you're there. We're at your destination. And all I can see is it looks like Europe to me. Not sure what city, but definitely nice. All right. Fire sign. What do we have for you today? The grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective. Trust the weavings. This is for fire sign. The grandmothers. All right. One day I should go and put all numbers. The cards are not numbered. So I'm going to try and get these. Okay, the grandmothers. So the rose was here long before you and me, and long before humanity. She holds within her the rememberings of civilization past, roots that reach back millions of years, and hold the codes of creation. They carry with them the songs of the ancient grandmothers of the earth. Can you hear their song? So when this card appears in a spread, it's an invitation to reach all the way back, to go forth, to go forward, to reach your roots deep and soar high. The ancient grandmothers are calling for you to remember the wisdom of your ancestry. Long before colonialism, trying to say French and English, colonialism severed so much that's sacred. Before we rise and fall of the empires and entire civilizations, all the way back to the origins of humanity, they're calling for you to play your part in this time of healing, to heal and integrate what you've inherited in your ancestral line. It's not personal. These are changing, healing times that we came here for, to reconnect and reach all the way back to the original mother, and to see our role as ancestors of those who are yet to come, to remain grounded and rooted in your life. So no matter how rocky things get, you always know that you are home. Wow. A rose transmission is, I reach my roots all the way back to go forward. I call upon the sacred strength and support of my ancestors who did not forget to be with me now. I acknowledge the difficulties and what's coming up to be healed, and I do so for all of yet to come. So when you do any healing on yourself, you're healing some of the past and you're healing some of the future. It's healing ancestors as well, even though they're on the other side. Sometimes they still need some form of healing. And if they don't, if your ancestors have healed that part, well, it's up to help future generations down the road. So pretty cool card. Remember your roots. All right, air signs and mothers. It's writing, so I know that I've done this one. Air signs. Any weird dreams lately? I had a weird dream this morning. I was telling somebody in my dream, I don't know if I spoke out loud, I was telling somebody in my dream not to touch my dog. And I'm talking about Luna. I'm like, don't touch Luna. Don't touch my dog. It was kind of weird. And cravings. I don't know if since Christmas, I've been craving cinnamon like crazy. I don't know about you guys. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Cravings. And no, it cannot get pregnant. Not happening. That'd be a miracle itself. Temple of the Rose. That is for air signs. Temple of the Rose. Ancient power, expression, activation. Starlet codes. Not too much about starlet codes. Interesting. For millennia, feminine power, expression, and wisdom have been suppressed, and as a result, the feminine has been silenced, dismissed, and disrespected. We've become disconnected from the earth, the mother, and have stopped revering our elders, but times are finally changing, and we're all a part of this change. Every time we honor our body, express our wisdom, share our voice, and connect with our sensuality, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we call back our power, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we come together in circle, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we honor our cyclic nature and the cycles of nature, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. So regardless of which gender you identify with, if any, this is a card of calling back your power. It's a card of expressing your truth, no matter what it is. It's a card of sharing your soul's voice and singing the song that you came here to sing. This is a card of activation. It's a call to action, and it's a remembrance. You're the child of the ancient goddess. As you express yourself, you express for all who could not. As you reclaim your power, you do so for all of those who cannot. Each shackle you break through, you free those who are yet to come. Share your voice, sing your song, dance your dance, reclaim your power. This is what you came here for. How are you being called to call back your power? Express your truth and honor the cyclic nature within. Good question. Temple of the Rose. Lots of activity. Thank you guys for being here. All right, let's see about water signs. There's some energy here. I feel it. I did put a couple of, one drop actually, but it's very strong in my diffuser. Today, the other day, I put Archangel Metatron, but today I put something else. And it's got frankincense in it and myrrh, and I can't remember the other thing. It's a brew. All right, water signs. What card do you have? Whoa, kind of two cards just kind of stuck together. It's kind of weird because they're not stuck, but they want to come together. The breathing rose. The breathing rose. Heart healing. Emotions. Connection. Time eases. Well, sometimes the time does help. It eases. Doesn't always heal. It takes forever sometimes. Often healing is slow. I just said that. Steady process. It is complex, not linear. It takes a long time, and sometimes it takes as long as it takes. And most of the time, that's much longer than we'd want, right? But like all things in nature, there's a mysterious intelligence to it. Mysterious intelligence. And if we trust it and let the vibrant petals fall to the earth, cut back what's no longer, protect the new shoots and buds from being pried open, we find ourselves in a second bloom, and fruit will follow. We're human. We need to let go of some stuff, make room for the new. You can't manufacture that. We must trust the great mystery in the process. The bud sometimes manages to burst through its constraints by opening to life. All of nature has intelligence within it. But the challenge when we're going through a time of healing, which is another word for growth, transformation change is not to close ourselves off from the world when we most want to separate and shut down, to somehow find the courage to open through the agony, the difficulty, and the hurt. And then when we feel safe enough to let life soften us, not harden us, deepen and cradle us. This is a card for a deep heart healing. It will often come to us as a symbol of emotional healing that's in the process of happening. The mending's underway. So treat yourself and your healing with compassion, understanding, and gentleness. And this is a card of deep encouragement that what you're doing, that you are doing it. Time will ease everything soon. How can you treat yourself with gentle compassion and softness? How can you do that? Self-care, self-love. Warm bath. Treat yourself to something that you really like. Do something that you really like. How can you trust the timing of your healing? How can you trust the timing of your healing? Well, the healing will take care of the timing. You just worry about taking care of you. The healing will come. Healing will come. All right. We have Earth. Earth, what do we have for you? This deck was given to me by one of my students. She had a lot of decks like I do, and she wasn't using it anymore. There's several decks she brought to our class, and she says, I'm not using these anymore. So I'm like, oh, the rose. Yeah. Very grateful for that. She does amazing breath work here in Oshawa. I don't know. I think she does some things online, but amazing stuff. Amazing spiritual person. The Rose Garden. For all you earth signs, the Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Too hard on yourself. It's not good. The Rose Garden. The Rose Garden. The Rose of Venus. All these cards are just gorgeous messages. Trying to open this. There. You're holy and whole. You're innocent and innately good. You're holy, welcome here. You never got kicked out of the garden. None of us did. This card delivers a message of welcomeness, of returning to our innocence. If you feel as if you've done something wrong without knowing what you've done, if you feel ashamed about hurting someone, if you're finding it hard to forgive yourself, this card is gently calling you to release any shame, judgment, or bad feelings. Do what you need to do to let go and make amends. To remember that you're human, and as a human, you're here to learn and grow. And so is everyone else. You're not broken. You never were. You're a work in progress. We all are. You're learning and unlearning. We all are. Be gentle with yourself and in turn, be gentle with others. Remember to your humanity. Return to your humanity, your humanness. Remember that you were never perfect, and being human isn't about perfection. Grow and learn, but do it softly. You have goodness in you. Remember that, and cherish that in others too. We're all doing the best we can. When we learn, we can choose to do something new. Commit to learning and doing better each and every day. This is what it means to be human, to embrace our humanness. Without it, we deny the shadow, and it's through facing the shadow without defense that we can learn and grow. Embrace your humanity, and you'll find it easier to embrace others and the whole. Wow. Soul inquiry, how can you be more gentle with yourself? I looked in my screen, and for some reason it looked at one point so much darker in my dining room, and nobody's changing the light in the kitchen, so I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me. I'm not sure. The rose garden. Yeah, it was very bizarre. I think. Yeah, something weird. You saw that too? Yeah, it wasn't that dark. I mean, it got really, really dark. I'm like, I've got the candles going. I couldn't see the walls. It was weird. Maybe we had a shadow come through. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. And the lights, I have pod lights in my kitchen, so that all the lights are on and nobody's playing with them. Luna's laying down and she won't be able to reach them anyways. That's very odd. It was noisy at one point too. Okay, so we've done that. I want to pull an angel number. This morning was kind of weird because I pulled one angel number and then another angel number wanted to come up. Just want to check to see if my cat's around. Thought I heard him. The other day, sometimes he lays in there, but he's upstairs. The other day I could hear him meowing and he was nowhere where I thought the meowing was coming from. So maybe one of my past away cats came to visit. I was busy doing something, so. So this time I'm just going to pull a card for every zodiac sign. So we're going to pull 12 cards. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That way I'm not shuffling every time. I'll just go by. Aries, the card for you. Ooh, double changes. 5, 5. Substantial changes is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. That's for Aries. Leo, number 7, lucky digit, number 7. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I am brilliant. Okay. Sagittarius. Ooh, 888. Wow. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place of abundance. I am abundant. 888. Gemini, number 17. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. Number 17. Libra. Double zeros. 0. Lucky digit. 0 is a very lucky digit. Angel asks for your attention. Pay attention. Open your eyes. Listen and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. Wow, Gemini. Gemini. Scorpio. Wow. Star seeds. Light workers. Hello. 1111. Remember, all these cards, all the energy of these cards are for all of you guys too. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and help you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. Pisces, number 99. I have to smile because a lot of Pisces watch. So it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. To have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. 99. Did I miss somebody? What did I say? Oh, I jumped to Scorpio. That's kind of odd because I didn't do Libra, I don't think. I think I jumped some people here. Libra, 24th. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. It's Libra. Aquarius, because I thought, why am I jumping to Earth? I've got a few more cards here. Obviously, guides wanted me to jump to that other card for somebody. So, Aquarius, 12-12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. Capricorn, number 16. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truth. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and angels asked to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. So share, Capricorn. Taurus, number 9. It's funny because when I did Libra, the number 24, one of my sister, her birthday is the 24th of September. So it's kind of weird. And I know whose birthday is on the 9th here. It's me. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I am compassionate. And Virgo, 26. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. So I did everybody's sign. Then I did, I'm sure I did, because I've got all the 12 cards down here. I didn't write who. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was Scorpio. I didn't write that down. I should have. Did I not do Cancer? Because I pulled all those cards. If not, I'm going to pull another one. Let's pull another one. Luna's playing. No, Luna cannot play with the lights. Yeah, it was really weird. It goes dark when you're reading a card. Weird. Because if I put my hand like this, it would. But that's, it would. But it shouldn't, like, I had it up here. I didn't have it like right there, right? That's weird. And now look how bright now it's getting. It's like I did, but I must have did a sign. That's what it is with the eyes. Must have did a sign twice because I did all the 12 cards. I just saw something go up. All right. Come on, who's here? Who wants to speak? You want me to give a message? Show up. Let's go. Come on. The message? Yeah, when I talked to the last Saturday with that man, I thought, do you need help crossing over? He had already crossed, so he was good. Didn't have to cross him. He was very gentle. He was a very gentle man, very compassionate, very, very nice guy. Come on, Cancer sign. Apparently, I jumped. Cancer. Number 9. I pulled that one. You already heard that one. Let's see if I can pull something else. But number 9 is it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I am compassionate. Four, 4, 4. There's Cancer for you guys. Yeah, went up by 0, yeah. 4, 4, 4. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds. And trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. And 4, 4, 4, is it the throat chakra? I can't remember the 4, 4, 4. It is, yeah, no, heart chakra. Unconditional love, trust the plan. 4, 4, 4. 4, stability. Foundation, solid foundations. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I think some of the videos that I do, I think maybe I'll start rewatching them on the TV, because if you watch them on TV, you can see things a little bit bigger. I haven't watched the last Saturday on the TV, but I did, like I said, get the pictures that came back, and well, my phone's being plugged in. And one of them, I just expanded the picture. I could see the guy, and lower there was a silver face, a silver face. So I was like, that is odd. And I tried to see it again where I saw that he went like this with his hand, and that just kind of tumbled. I couldn't see it. I tried it. I saw it very clear the first time, and now because I'm looking for it, I can't see it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And I shall see you next Saturday. Until then, just going to clear the room. I feel there's somebody here, but they're not talking, so can't force them. There's someone here. They tend to be a little shy, so they may be learning to try and communicate with us, because as a channeler, I can only channel when they want to speak. I'm not going to force them. So I can ask them questions once they come, but they have to learn to communicate as well. And sometimes people that want to give a message, they'll stand back a little bit, and then they gather either the courage or the energy to really come through and try to explain what message you want me to give. So, yeah, that's it for now. Thank you, guys. Namaste. And I will see you next week. Bye for now. Stay safe. Stay warm. Thanks all for showing up.